Your storm station forecast with Chief Meteorologist Josh Eaches.
As we move into this week ahead, we get our first fall front of the season. Now, the first one usually not too potent with temperature changes, but it is going to deliver our first big break in the humidity that we will feel into this fall season. Much more comfortable air coming in tonight into tomorrow. The other important thing about that drier air is we have seemingly been on weeks to months on end without soggy backyards. They're going to dry out in a hurry this week as the wet weather pattern breaks. We may not find much rain in the entire 7-day forecast, which I have queued up for you here in just a second. On the surface map, we do find that front is coming by with little fanfare in terms of showers or any thunderstorms. We have a couple of spots on radar to the south of I-10 and really closer to the Louisiana coast where better moisture resides. The bigger story is the change in wind direction now northerly, allowing some of those drier conditions to start to work their way south through the Mississippi River Valley. A couple of clouds out there in skies today. Few cumulus with vertical growth, but not tall enough to wring out much rain in our area. Skies are going to rapidly clear tonight and give us a pretty nice one into tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and check some of those conditions where along the I-20 corridor, we already see some evidence of that front moving through. We're talking about afternoon temperatures in the lower 80s. Instead of the upper 80s or even lower 90s, which is a little bit more common for the time of year. It's 85 degrees in Baton Rouge. Already appears that we've come off the day's high temperature of 87 degrees. It is still 90 over in Houston. The front not quite through those sections just yet. Check out our dew point temperatures. Remember, this is the gauge we use during the warm season to talk about the humidity. We don't even show it that much by July and August because we're so used to having these dew point temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, highlighted by that yellow coloring on the map. And with that getting shoved to the south, replaced by this tan shade, that's much drier air coming our way. You're going to feel that when you wake up tomorrow, and even through the afternoon hours. Just won't be as easy to sweat when we don't have as much humidity out there. So pretty nice looking afternoon. Lens of our tower camera showing a few of those cumulus clouds up top. Temperature of 85, north wind of 8, and that lowering dew point already down from the low to mid 70s earlier today, a sign that the front has passed through Baton Rouge. So we'll continue to feel those more comfortable conditions heading into the evening hours. Not going to spend a lot of time on the future cast. Just want to verify with you that we are going to keep it high and dry here for several days on account of that moisture being swept out of the area. A lot of sunshine tomorrow. Will be ditto into Wednesday after a cooler than average start in the 60s. The afternoon temperatures into the upper 80s. So for tonight, 64 degrees. That would be our coolest temperature since May 29th. If we get there, back on May 29th, it was 62, and then we haven't seen the 60s since early June, so very confident we're going to at least do that if we don't break this marker here. Tomorrow we'll have those temperatures warming into the upper 80s, not as sticky, still feeling warm out there, and keep in mind that a dry air mass actually has higher highs and lower lows than a humid air mass. It warms and cools more effectively. So we're still going to have some warm to hot afternoons, just not quite as sweaty as July and August. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. A lot of sun up on the board through the middle and end of this upcoming week. We will return high temperatures close to average around 90 degrees by Thursday and Friday. And a little lower confidence forecast toward the end there in the Sunday, Monday time frame as how the upper levels play out. That will determine if we do add some showers back to the area or not. But even if we do, looks relatively low chance and not long lasting like the wet pattern we are just now starting to come out of. So that is a nice mid-September forecast. We will take a break here on the News at 4. We're right back after this.